Hello guys, welcome back to the channel DDGQ. In the last video we talked about what is digital marketing, types of digital marketing and the trending techniques of digital marketing in 2021. If you haven't watched that video, link is in the description below. Do check it out. Also hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon. Today we'll be talking about SEO. As I said in the previous video, SEO is also termed as search engine optimization. We'll be looking after what is SEO, how does SEO works, what are the types of SEO and what are the trending points of SEO in 2021. So let's start. What is SEO? Anyway, SEO is also known as search engine optimization. SEO is basically a tool which we use to promote or to bring your website onto the top page of the Google search engine. Or in a simpler term, when a user search for something on the Google, if you have a proper SEO on your website would be appeared on the first 10 result or the first 10 website results on the Google. Basically, SEO is a platform which we use to optimize your website so that that website or that web page could be shown on the results of Google search engine's top pages. Now, after knowing what is SEO, do you wonder how does it work? How does an SEO work? What is SEO? SEO is a search engine, which means it is related to search engines such as Google, Yahoo, Bing, DuckDuckGo. There are many other. These are some of the major search engines that we have. Every search engine has their own crawler, or you can say have their own robot, which keeps on roaming over the internet 24/7 and they keep collecting the data. They keep sucking up the data from all over the world. All the web pages, all the images, they keep on storing it. They store it in a certain database, they manage it. Basically, when you are making a website, now after making a website, you are going to publish it. The moment you publish it, this Google crawler or the Yahoo crawler or the Bing crawler, they are ready to capture the data. They go onto your web page, they collect all the data from your web page and they store on their database with certain keywords, with certain library. And when a user comes onto the Google search engine and he searches on the basis of those search engine or the search keyword terms, the Google algorithm or the Google AI will display the results. And at that moment, if your web pages have those keywords in a proper way, your website will appear in the top result of the Google. You build your website, you publish your website, the website gets stored in the Google database by the crawler of this Google, by the robot of this Google. And when the user comes up to the search engine and search for certain keywords, and if Google AI finds those keywords in your web pages, the Google will show that to the user. But you need to be regular, you need to be doing SEO perfectly and regularly. It's not a quick process, it's a slow and a gradual process. So this is how a search engine works. So after knowing what is SEO, how does the SEO works, let's move forward and find out what are the basic types of search engine optimization. So SEO is divided into two categories: on-page SEO and off-page SEO. On-page SEO, I'll come to this part in a while. Let's talk about off-page SEO. Off-page SEO is all that we do behind the website. It's all about creating links, creating your backlinks. Off-page SEO consists of around 12 to 13 criteria. You need to have a video submission, you need to have a PPT blog submission, content article submission, press release, then you have a PPT release. You have got many things to do. and you need to keep doing these things regularly to get a better result day by day. And when we talk about the on-page SEO, on-page SEO is something that we do while making a website. We optimize our images, we optimize the headlines, we use proper keywords in our content, in our meta tag, we use it in the headline in the proper way. But there are two different things. There are canonical tags for the on-page SEO. There are the attributes we use in the images. So SEO are of two types. They are just a bit complicated, but they are the most simple thing to do. And if you are active with both of them, if you are active on both of these types of SEO, your website will definitely start gaining the ranking position day by day. Day by day, it will gradually come up. It will gradually build its reputation towards the Google. It will come up. But again, apart from this thing, you need to make sure your website has got interactive content. As I said in the previous video, content is always the king. If your website is not appealing, it is not interactive, even if a person comes on the website and if he runs away within seconds, Google will blacklist your website that this website doesn't exist certain information. The users are running away from the website. Or if your website is not well optimized, if it is taking more of a time to load some pages, the user are not going to wait for too long. Ask yourself, you are searching for certain thing and the website is loading from 10 seconds, 15 seconds. In today's time where we have a net in mobile speed of 70 Mbps, would you wait or would you switch to another website? Right? You would switch to another website. Similarly, you need to make sure that apart from doing this SEO, your website, your videos, your images are well optimized, your contents, they are interactive, they are appealing, and you have some engagement questions, some engagement games, some engagement quizzes on your website. So when a visitor comes on your website, he is engaged there for 10, 15, 20 seconds. He is interactive with the website. And only in that way you can get the ranking of a website higher and higher day by day. SEO is the most important thing, but content is the king, as I have already said. So what are the trends in SEO in 2021? Point number 1, being in the top position is the most valuable thing. As I said before, 99% of the users don't even bother to move to the second page of the Google search engine. They won't even bother to move to the second page. And out of those 99% people, 40% people, they tend to just click on the first two websites. They get the information from the first two itself. So staying in the top position is the priority, but staying at the number 1 or number 2 position is also important. Point number 2, your ranking will be a zigzag ranking. A few years back, when you used to reach on the top position, the people, the website over there, it used to retain that position for a number of days, for a while of a period of time. They used to retain that position. But now you cannot assume or you cannot think that once you are on the top ranking, you will stay there forever. You can come down the next day itself. The SEO competition is so tough that no one can assure you for how many days are you going to spend on the first or the second position of the first ranking of the page. So your SEO result is going to be a seesaw or a zigzag format. Number 3, mobile SEO. Yes, nowadays we all know people have switched from laptop, from PC to their mobile. They are doing their almost everything from the mobile itself. So we just can't keep on making an SEO campaign related to the laptop and desktop. We need to think it from the mobile user perspective. We need to think from a mobile user's how does he search, And also on that, people try to search using a voice command. So you need to keep yourself updated. You need to keep those voice command in your campaigns as well. So mobile user SEO is also going to be the most important thing. Point number 4 we have is make your content a niche content. Don't have a broad perspective. Narrow it down to your most important thing. Narrow it down to get a better results, to get better ranking, better results. Narrow your niche, select your proper content, narrow your niche. Don't have a broader perspective. You can do everything A to Z. Select your one particular niche, create your content on the basis of that niche, on that topic. Narrow your article, narrow your websites, narrow your topics. And then we have the point number 5. The length of content won't be of much matter. Yes, you might have heard people saying that you need to have 2000 words or 2000 words of content to have a good SEO. No doubt, yes, it was a fact few years back, but Google has been changing his algorithm day by day, and that's the result nowadays. Make your content accurate, interactive, and to the point. Make it short, make it crisp, and make it to the point. People are not here to read those 2000 word articles. They want to read it in 2 to 3 lines. Ask yourself, would you read any article of 2000 words, or would you read the same article in 20 words? Think of it and then decide. So that's it for the day. I hope you understood what is SEO, the types of SEO, the techniques or maybe the trends of SEO in 2021 and how the SEO works. If you like this video, you know what to do. Subscribe the channel, click the bell icon, like the video, share it. Also comment down your views, and if you haven't watched the previous video, press in the link below. So go ahead and subscribe the channel as well. Thank you and take care. I'll be back soon with another video.